And transition. Hello, good morning. Welcome back to my stream. I am T-Man and I'm gonna be playing Arkham Horror, the living card game for you. Again, we are into the third part of this cycle. We're gonna be playing Echoes of the Past. Hope you all are doing great out there. It's starting to draw terribly near Christmas, and with all this viral stuff going on, it's good to be inside and playing some Arkham with you guys. Okay, we were attending a dinner party last time we played. Didn't go so well. I didn't manage to interrogate so many people, but I got out alive. I did manage to get myself 3 experience points, and I have used 2 of them to upgrade William's shovel. 2 experience to get the Gravedigger's shovel. Now I do have 1 more experience points left to use. I am considering banking it, because I can't see that I have enough. If I could buy a new level 0 card and put in instead, but I am good, I guess. So let's see. Let's bank that experience point and give this a shuffle. Let's give ourselves 5 resources. And let's go to the scenario then. It's scenario 3, Echoes of the Past. Your head throbs with a dull headache as you drive through the rainy streets of Arkham toward your next destination. The threat of the stranger looms in your mind, and you find yourself glancing often at your rear-view mirror, expecting to see the expressionless visage of his mask haunting you. Instead, you see nothing but the misty, starless night and the deserted road behind you. Your thoughts once again wander, as they have often in the past few hours, to the King in Yellow and to the city of Carcossa and its inhabitants. What was the message hidden inside that awful play, the meaning within its madness? A lone detail worms its way to the forefront of your thoughts, one made apparent by the discussion you had overheard at Miss Domain's estate, that tonight's performance of the King in Yellow was not the first Arkham had seen in the foul play. There had been at least one other performance, directed by the same man, Nigel Engram. There is one place in Arkham where records are often kept of important, events occurring within the city, the Historical Society's Manor House in Southside. If there are any records of the previous show of the King in Yellow, the Historical Society may have held on to them. Perhaps there you will find answers to the questions that burn in your mind. So we are going to the Historical Society then. Check the campaign log if Sebastian Moreau is listed and the VIPs interviewed. I don't think we managed to interview anyone. Nope. So we're gonna go directly to setup. And as usual, I have spread the cards out. It's from this box, Echoes of the Past. A Mythos pack that I myself still haven't got my mittens on because they haven't reprinted them. So again, Fantasy Flight, reprint the cards, come on! I need that box and I need this box, so Come on, I want my cycle complete. If any one of you guys are watching, heed my words. Reprint them. Okay, so I gathered the cards. When gathering the Midnight Masks and counter set or the treacheries, yes, I guess the mod has done that for us. Now randomly choose one ground floor Historical Society location, one second floor and one third floor. Remove those locations from the game without looking at the revealed sides. Okie dokie. I have them here. I have 3 ground floor, 3 second floor, and 3 third floor. So let's shuffle and 1 card, and shuffle 1 card, and same here. Yoink. Let's group this and get them out of the game for this session. Put the following locations into play, and yeah, so it will be like this and this and this and that, and yoinkity boink. There you go. That is the Historical Society. Set the following cards aside out of play. Well, I guess we're gonna find those in our chest as usual, based on the number of players. If there is exactly 1 player in the game, no changes are made, and we are 1 player. And check the campaign log. If you fled the dinner party, you arrive at the Historical Society with time to spare. Yes, I fled the party. Absolutely. I got out of dodge, and I have 1 additional action during the first turn of this game. Yeah, shuffle the remainder of the encounter card to build the encounter deck. And we begin in the entry hall. Okay, let's give ourselves 1 more action this round. And we begin in the entry hall of the Historical Society. Entry hall is connected to each other ground floor. A long, warm hall and 2 grand staircases greet you as you enter the manor house of Arkham's Historical Society. No clues there. So, resign. I could resign here, and you flee, leaving the mysteries of the past to the mysterious cultists. So I could do that, but that will be a very, very short stream for you guys, so I won't do that. I want to find out what is with this terrible play. Fire cards up on my hand. Let's check out. Wow, that's a lot of Guardian cards. I have a machete, I have the guard dog, I have the beat cup, and I get a dodge. And the Gravedigger's Trowel. I think I will keep the shovel and the guard dog. Yeah. I will mulligan the rest. 3 new cards. Let's see. I get evidence, I get physical training, and I get emergency cash. That's nice. Let's shuffle this back in and let's begin. First action. Let's get some stuff out. I get the guard dog out. He gives me the ability, so when an enemy attack deals damage to the guard dog, deal 1 damage to the attacking enemy. He's a ferocious little pup, fiercely loyal. These trained canines made for perfect companions. That was the first action. Let's get the shovel out there too. Come on. So there you go. That's the second action. And let's be going to the left. So an unadorned wooden door leads to one of the ground floor rooms used by the Historical Society. And there's a clue here. It's the meeting room. 4 shroud. One of the chairs is knocked over and a hole is torn in the ceiling above. What could possibly have created such damage? You see there's a hole here. Oh, as an action, exhaust an ally asset. Discover a clue at this location. Limit once per round. Ha! I will do that. I will use that action to exhaust the guard dog, and I have the clue. Oh, I totally forgot to read the agenda for you. So we have agenda 1A. The truth is hidden. Surprisingly, the front doors of the Historical Society's Georgian Manor are cracked halfway open when you arrive. Who else could be here at this hour? Do not add doom to this agenda during the mythos phase. Okay. Enforced. After one or more clues are placed on an enemy in play, flip those clues to the doom side. Wow. Okay, good thing I read that. And Act 1A, Race for Answers. Each of the Historical Society's many rooms contain records and documents that may aid you in your search for answers about King in Yellow. There must be something here that can guide you toward the truth. Okay, I will shuffle this while I'm at it here. So read these. So we do not add doom to the agenda, and after one or more clues are placed on an enemy in play, flip those clues to their doom side. Ooh. Well, we got the clue from the Historical Society meeting room, so that's good. Go to the enemy phase. There are none yet, but I have a feeling they will be coming out of the woods very soon. And the free action is gone. And the guard dog is ready. I get myself a resource and a card. And another emergency cache. That's great. Good first round. I'm gonna have stuff coming out very, very fast. So Mythos then. We do not add doom to the agenda, but I do draw a card. And it's a hunting shadow. Peril, revelation. You must either choose one, spend one clue, or take 2 damage. I will take 2 damage. I also have the permanent damage in horror because of the trauma William suffered in the first scenario. And that's the mythos done. It's my go. And let's see. Let's be moving from here to there and over to this side. Can I enter here? I could have went up. I could have walked up to the quiet halls, but I will search the unadorned wooden door on the other side. And it's the record office. Ooh, at each enemy at this location gets +1 fight and +1 evade. Ooh, okay. Okay, I think I will discard the Gravedigger's Shovel. That's an action. Discard Gravedigger's Shovel, discover 1 clue at your location. So discard this, and I discover the clue. There you go. Now I do have 2 clues, so I will use those to advance. Let's see. We have Race for Answers. Late night studies. You find a record kept by one of the Society's historians pertaining to the dreadful events surrounding the closing of an old theatre in Arkham, the Cedar Playhouse. Though there is no explicit mention of the King in Yellow, you believe you are on the right track. The historian's notes are cut short, and there is a faded handwritten page clipped to the final entry. This matter is too ghastly for the public eye. I am placing the remainder of this record in the hidden library. All further inquiries should be done away from prying eyes, for this is a dangerous matter and not one to be researched lightly. For each revealed historical society location, add 1 clues to it. Okay. So more clues then. I have revealed this, and there's no clue limit here. Yeah, I think I played that right. Mistakes of the past. Somewhere in the manor is a hidden library where you might be able to find more information about the King in Yellow. You must find a way in if you are to continue your investigation. And there's 2 clues needed. So, yep, that's our 3 actions. So, enemy side, no enemies yet. So we go to upkeep, flip ready our actions, draw card, and there's the flashlight. That was a good thing to get now. Have to drink some coffee and get my eyelids up. And I have 5 cards in the hand. Let's go to Mythos. No Doom on the agenda, but we draw a card, and I have a feeling this will be an enemy. No, there's some mysterious chanting. It's a hex. Place 2 Doom on the nearest cultist enemy. If there are no cultist enemies in play, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a cultist enemy and draw it. Shuffle the encounter deck. Oh yeah, there will be an enemy, so I have to search for a cultist. We do have Wizard of the Order. We have a Seeker of Carcossa. And we have an Acolyte. Yeah. An Acolyte could be the one I will choose. Let's get the Acolyte. And draw it. Does this mean that I will be engaged with it, or is it the spawn effect? I wonder. Drawing cards, draw action. Page 9. When a player is instructed to draw 1 or more cards, those cards are drawn from the top of his or her investigator deck and added to his hand. When a player is instructed to draw 1 or more encounter cards, those cards are drawn from the top of the encounter deck and resolved following the rules for drawing encountered card and the framework step 1 for each investigator draws 1 encounter card. Yeah. I'm not sure. It says spawn at any empty location. But does this mean I draw and get engaged with this cultist? Search the encounter deck and discard pile from cultist enemy and draw it. Oh, shuffle this. Well, I will play it as such that he will be engaged with us with a doom on him. And wasn't it a rule? After one or more clues are placed on an enemy in play, flip those clues to their doom side. So he's out and he has got a doom on him and he's engaged with us. So it's my turn. He is 3 strength, 1 health, 2 agility, and he does 1 health damage towards us. So that's not bad, just 1 health damage. I could have the dog doom off. Yeah. So he is in there. I will disregard him and I will play the flashlight. With 3 resources. That means he will hit us for an attack of opportunity and the guard dog will take that. And when an enemy attack deals damage to the guard dog, deal 1 damage to the attacking enemy. So the acolyte will be dead. Good doggy. Good doggy. Now I am at the location with oh yeah, and the cultist had +1 fight and +1 on evade. So the shroud is 2. I will I will spend supply to investigate with a -2 on the location, making it a 0. So I'm 2 against 0, so the bag says 0. I get the clue. And that's great news. That was the second action. Now let's move into the entry hall for the last action and go to enemy phase. There are none, so we go to upkeep again. I get a resource and I draw lucky. That's lucky. So mythos, we do not add doom to this agenda during the mythos phase. So we're gonna go to the draw and we're gonna go to cults search. Revelation. If there is a cultist enemy in play, with doom on it, move all doom from each cultist enemy to the current agenda. This effect may cause the current agenda to advance. Wow. If there are no cultist enemies in play with doom on them, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a cultist enemy and draw it. Yes, so let's draw the acolyte back. Need a doom on it. So I guess this is correct, because when I draw it he will be engaged with me. Or is it that is spawn? Anyone knows? Anyone watching now that can tell me if I do this correctly? Either way, I will play it as such. Because it explicitly says draw it. So yeah, I guess it's correct. He will be engaged with us and it's my turn. I think I will do the same thing. Actually, I will... How much? It's 4 shroud. So let's be moving. And doing so, he will attack us. And attacking us will result in the dog taking another wound and killing the acolyte. That's great, dog. Really, really great dog. entering the historical society, I will exhaust the dog and get a clue. I have 2 clues. Having 2 clues, I will spend those to advance the act. 2 clues needed. So, I've secret passageways. As you rummage through a desk drawer, you are startled when you hear a voice behind you. Excuse me, can I help you? You are relieved to find the voice belonging to a thin, elderly man wearing wide-rimmed glasses. A member of the Historical Society, no doubt. You explain to him that you are searching for a hidden library somewhere in the manor, though you purposely leave out why. He introduces himself as Mr. Peabody, the Historical Society's curator. I'll help you find what you're looking for, he explains, but only if you tell me what this all is all about once we get there. You hope it doesn't come to that, yeah. For each revealed Historical Society location, add 1 clues to it, maximum to a maximum of its clues value. So let's do it again. Get new clues down here. And choose an investigator to take control of the set aside Mr. Peabody asset. Put the set aside hidden library location into play. So we do have the hidden library and we have Mr. Peabody coming out. So Mr. Peabody will take the guard dog's place. Oh, by the way, after I defeat an enemy, I could play an asset from my discard pile. Let's see, how much is the grading? Oh, I can't afford that. Meh. Okay, should have done that. Mr. Peabody. I can exhaust Mr. Peabody, choose a location. Until Mr. Peabody readies, that location gets -1 shroud and gains the passageway trait. Ooh. This building contains many secrets. I will show you some, but even I don't know them all. Ooh, nice. And we have the hidden library. While an enemy is moving, hidden library gains the passageway trait. And it's not connected to anything, so just gonna put it there. Yeah. And what about passageway? So, sure to find out, I guess. Yoink. Now I need 3 clues. The oath. This building is very old and filled with all manner of secret passageways, Mr. Peabody explains. Perhaps one of them will lead you to this library you are looking for. Location with the passageway trait are connected to one another. Okay. Only investigators in the hidden library may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance. So I need 3 clues. I need to be in a room with the passageway. And while an enemy is moving. Yeah, cool. Still have an action left. I still have an action left. Okay. So choose a location until Mr. Peabody readies. That location gets -1 shroud and gains the passageway trait. So I could use an action to exhaust him, and how do I move there? Well, I will figure it out. Now, last action, I will play an emergency cache, giving myself 3 resources. Now, enemy, there are none, so let's go to upkeep. A resource and a card. And there's the unspeakable oath. Treachery, madness. Oh, I will play it as in the hand. Secretly add this card to your hand. When the game ends, if you're eliminated, if this card is in your hand, you earn 2 fewer experience. Use only on an unexhausted, unengaged enemy at your location. If you succeed, discard this card from your hand. Okay, so some way to get it out of my hand is to evade an enemy. So, upkeep, and still no mythos on the agenda. We draw a card, and we draw into a fanatic. Reveal location with the most clues. So we decide that we have 2 locations, both have 1 clue, so let's have him be engaged with us then. It's a 3/2/3. After Fanatic enters play, move 1 clue from Fanatic's location to Fanatic. So there you go, that clue here will become a Doom, wasn't it? After 1 or more clues are placed on an enemy in play, flip those clues to the Doom side. So let's be putting a Doom on him instead. Yeah. That was the... When you defeat Fanatic, take control of all of its clues. So if I Doom off, I get the clue. Cool. So let's be doing that. However, he has 3 strength, I have 4. Yeah. Okay, my turn. Let's be playing the physical training asset. He will hit us for 1. Mr. Peabody, no, Yorick will take that. No, Mr. Peabody will take it. That is cool. Now to fight him. He has 3 strength. I have 4. I can use a resource or more resources to get my strength up. So I have 4. I can make it a 5. I can make it a 6. So I'm 6 versus 3. That should do it. Let's see. 6 versus 3, and the bag says -1. So the Fanatic takes damage. I will do that again. I will make it 5, and I'm going to make it a 6 versus 3. The bag says auto fail, so no go. And that's it. Moving to the enemy phase, the Fanatic will hit us for 1. This time I will take that. And we go to upkeep. With a clue and a card. Okay, Mythos phase, we have 1 Doom. So let's go because of the Doom on the enemy. Whoop, that's spacebar. So let's flip, and it's Hunting Shadow. You must either choose 1, spend 1 clue, or take 2 damage. Okay. Now the damage is racking up way too fast. I have to take those 2. So I'm out 5 out of 8 damage. Ouch. I hope I have some bandages down in my deck here. My turn. Let's be fighting again. I will make it I will not make it. I will try 4 against 3. Let's see. The bag says -2. If you fail, place 1 doom on the nearest enemy. I will play a lucky, giving me a +2 to your skill value for that test. So I'm at 6 strength, and 6 strength -2 is 4. So I managed to kill him. Hey. And this will become a clue, which I get. So yoink, and yoink, and yoink. Now I can play an asset in my discard pile. Asset were in my hand, but I have to pay it. Do I have anything that costs 1? Oh, what did my digger shovel? Nope, no go. But I did get the clue. I did get the clue. So let's be digging for some resources again. 3 new resources. And move out into the entry hole. Enemy face. I just vanquished the fanatic. So card and a resource. There's the track shoes. After you move, but before enemies at your new location engage you, exhaust track shoes. Test 3. If you succeed, move to a connecting location. That's cool. That's cool indeed. Mythos. There are no doom on the agenda or any enemies, so let's be drawing a card. It's another fanatic. And he will be spawning here, I guess. Reveal location with the most clues. And this clue will be moved on to him as a doom. Okay. Okay. My turn. I will move into the Historical Society record office. He engages us. I will hit him, and I will make it a 5 versus 3. 5 versus 3. Bag says -4. Yeah. Thank you for that. Oh, and he has got +1 fight and +1 evade actually. So he's at 4 strength. Okay, then I need to have 6. Make it a 6. 6 against 4. 7 against 4. Bag says, oh, yes, indeed. I hit him, but my turn's over. So he's engaged with us. He hits us again. Mr. Peabody. Okay, I will take it. I will take it. Now I need to get an asset that gives me some health. Oh, we are very, very soon finished. Upkeep, a resource, and a card. And there's the ghouls. Oh, this game. Oh, just keeps on racking them up, huh? Yeah. So, ghouls are coming out in the record office. And we are basically screwed, I guess. Wow. 1 doom because of the fanatic. And we draw a card. Please don't be an enemy. Whispers in your head. Revelations secretly add whispers in your head to your hand. You cannot move more than once each turn, and for 2 actions I can discard whispers in your head. I take back my words, Final Fantasy Flight Games. Don't reprint this. Please don't. This is just terrible. Okay. What should I do? I can't evade. This has 3 evade. This has 4 evade. I have to try to get rid of the fanatic first. Making it 4, 5, 6 against 4. The bag says, oh, -2. Yeah, I did not fail, so I don't need to place 1 doom. So this is dead. I get the clue. That's great. However, I am engaged with these terrible graveyard ghouls. I have to do something about those. I think I think I need to try to evade. It's a 3. I'm at a 3. And the reason it's 3 is because enemies at this location gets +1 fight and +1 evade. The least best place to have the ghouls spawning. Let's be committing the track shoes, so making it 4 against that 3. Haven't got anything else, so 4 against 3. The bag says, holy diver, that was timely. Woo! +2, and it is successful. Return 1 card from your discard pile to your hand. I want to have, could have a cache, but I think I will have my Gravedigger's shovel. And these are evaded, so they are exhausted. Track shoes are discarded. And use only on an unexhausted, unengaged enemy at your location. If you succeed, discard this card from your hand. So this will be discarded. I move to this location for my last action. Woo! Dodged a bullet there. Enemy. There are the ghouls, but they are exhausted, so I will be going to upkeep, get the resource and a card, and there's the baseball bat. Cool. The baseball bat, you get +2 strength for the attack. This attack deals +1 damage. If a skull or a tentacle symbol is revealed during this attack, discard baseball bat after attack resolves. And it's a 2-handed weapon, so that means I have to discard the flashlight if I want to equip it. I think I will go for the shovel. Yeah, we will see. I have to think about it. Upkeep done. Mythos. There are no doom on agenda yet because I killed the fanatic. I just have the ghouls. Oh, by the way, ghouls are ready. They were in the upkeep phase. I will draw a card. Please don't be an enemy. It's a fanatic. Revealed location with the most clues. Well, I dodged a bullet there because there are no clues at the location. So he will be just going somewhere else in the house. Ah, it's my turn. Sadly though, I have these whispers in my head, so I cannot move more than once. But I will spend 2 actions to discard it. And the last action to move up to the quiet halls. Other than the creaking of the wooden floor beneath your steps, the manor is eerily silent. While an enemy is moving hidden library against the passageway trait. Why is that important, that when an enemy is moving, the library has the passageway trait? Because I can't move into the library when an enemy is moving. This is just weird. Okay, well, let's reveal. Quiet hall is connected to each other, second floor. If each location in play is revealed and there are no clues on locations in play, place 1 clues on quiet halls from the token bank. Ooh. So I could have done that now, but I have used all my actions. So, enemy. Now the ghouls are a hunter, so they will be moving after William. He is now in the entry hall. Upkeep. Get a resource and a card. And there's a stray cat. Cool. Cool. Okay. Mythos. There are still no doom. So let's be drawing a mysterious chanting. Place 2 doom on the nearest cultist enemy. If there are no cultist enemy in play, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a cultist enemy and draw it. I will draw another acolyte then. He spawns with a doom on him. And there's that. I think this is correct. I have to check it after if this is the correct play. I am playing it as such, but if I'm doing it wrong, let me know afterwards in the comments so I can learn myself from it. Because as I read it, it says draw, and that means draw it and become engaged with it. Okay, he is in the quiet halls. We meet a cultist up there, and it's my turn. My turn. He's 3 strength. I am 4. Yeah. I will fight him, and I will fight him, and I will commit the baseball bat. Should I commit the gravedigger's shovel? Because the bat gives me +1 damage. It could come in handy. Okay, let's commit the gravedigger's shovel. I'm at 5 against his 3. 5 against his 3. Let's make it a 6 against his 3. Let's see. And it's skull. X is the highest number of doom on an enemy in play, so 1. So we succeed killing the cultist. Yoink. This goes to the trash, and I could play an asset in my discard pile if I wanted to. I have the guard dog and I have the shovel there now and the track shoes. None of those are interesting at the moment. I'll use an action to get a resource and another action to get the baseball bat out there. That means the flashlight is discarded. Okay. Ooh. Damn, the ghouls are gonna come and engage me. Okay, I will not do that then. I will have 2 resources and I will instead move myself into this place. Historical Society. Another unadorned wooden door, and it's the museum. So 1 clue, 2 shroud location. While investigating this location, your intellect cannot be modified. That's a bit crappy. Okay, last action and enemy phase. This ghoul moves after me, and we go to upkeep. I get a resource and a card, and there's the beat cup. Wow, I am swimming in Alice. So let's go to Mythos. There are no doom because they killed the cultist. We get a card, and it's an acolyte. Now he will spawn any empty location. So let's have him spawn here then, or here. Let's have him spawn in the quiet halls. He will spawn with a doom on him. There you go. All these cultists everywhere. Yep. Now it's William Yorick's turn. He will use an action to investigate. Or should I try to get rid of the ghouls? I don't think I can. Yeah, okay, I will move. I will get the baseball bat out. First action. I will move out into the quiet halls. These will become engaged with me. I have 1 action left. Who to kill? I think I will whack the cultist. He's at 3 strength. I am at 4, 5, 6 with the baseball bat. 6 against 3. The bag says -2. That's a 4. So I succeed at whacking the cultist. And I don't need to discard the baseball bat. Now, any assets I can play? No. Could get the track shoes if I had enough. So, nope. And that's my turn. Now the enemy phase. He will hit me for another damage and sanity. Wow, William Yorick is really bad shape. Oh, I don't want to. I have to kill Mr. Peabody next time. I'm afraid if I do that, I will lose the opportunity to gain a passageway trait. Because while an enemy is moving, hidden library gains the passageway trait. So I have to get an enemy with some aloof thing on him. I don't understand this. This is really weird. Well, that's the enemy phase. Let's go to upkeep. I get the resource and a card. And there's a rabbit foot. Doesn't help me much at the moment. So Mythos, there are no doom. I get the card, and it's Descent into Madness, Surge. If you have at least 3 horror on you, lose 1 action. Well, I don't have, so it will surge into Seeker of Carcossa. Spawn any empty historical society location, and this is aloof. At the end of the Mythos phase, move 1 clue from Seeker of Carcossa's location to Seeker of Carcossa. And if I cannot, place 1 doom on him. Wow. Okay, he will be... Let's spawn him here then. And it's the end of the Mythos phase, so we're gonna move 1 clue from here on him. And have to do like this and joink. So he has 1 doom on him now. That's it. Let's go to investigation phase. And I have to deal with these ghouls. Those ghouls everywhere. And they are 3 strength. I am at a 4, 5, 6. So I will hit them with the baseball bat and to get a -2 again. Did not fail, so the ghouls get 2 damage. Because the baseball bat is +1 damage. I will do the same thing again. The bag says -3. That's 6 minus 3 is 3. So the ghouls are dead. Yes, they are. However, they go there. Meh. Now I could play asset from my pile. Have the shovel, but at the moment I have the baseball bat, so I'm satisfied with that. Now, last action. He hits us for 1 sanity damage, and he is aloof. Three health. Yeah, we have to do something about it. So I'm gonna move into the museum. And that is it. Enemy phase. He is aloof. And just to recap what aloof means for viewers, I can heat it up. Aloof is a keyword ability. An enemy with the aloof keyword does not automatically engage investigators at its location. When an aloof enemy spawns, it spawns unengaged. An investigator may use the engage action or a card ability to engage an aloof enemy. An investigator cannot attack an aloof enemy while that enemy is not engaged. So they have to use an action to engage him and then an action to attack him. So it's kind of an action sponge. Yeah. So upkeep. I get the card. And there is Bury Them Deep. Can fast play after a non-elite enemy at your location is defeated. Add that enemy and this card to the victory display. Yeah, so I have one experience point there. Mythos, we do have one Doom now on the Seeker of Carcossa. And at the end of the Mythos phase. So okay, so first Mythos we checked for Doom threshold and it's okay. Here we have one, so we're gonna draw a card and we get a locked door attached to the location with the most clues, and without a locked door attached, well, there are none, so this just will go away. Now at the end of the Mythos phase he will get another Doom on him, so we have that, and it's the player's turn. I think we need to get rid of this guy. He has 2 strength, I'm at 4, 5, 6, so 6 versus 2, the bag says +1, so this will have 2 damage on him. I will do the same again, 6 versus 2, and it's another +1, and he is quite dead. And how is it? After one or more clues are placed on an enemy in play, flip those clues to the Doom side. So I guess these will go away because it doesn't say I get them as clues. However, he will move to the victory display with the Bury Them Deep. He is defeated and I will bury him deep. Yeah. Coolios. Now I can play an asset from my discard pile. Let's play the, not the guard dog. Let's play the track shoes. Yoink. Because of William Yorick's special ability. After I defeat an enemy, play an asset from your discard pile, paying its cost. So I get my track shoes on. Yeah. I have one more action left, which I will be using to I will move here for my last action. Enemy phase, there are none, so let's go to upkeep, resource and a card. It's a survival instinct, now they are coming. Timing. So Mythos, I am good at the threshold, so let's be drawing a card. Agent of the King. He will be spawning and engaged with us. He's a hunter, 442. After Agent of the King attacks you, move one of your clues to Agent of the King. When you defeat Agent of the King, take control of all its clues. Wow. Okay, this guy have to die. And he gains me a victory point. Cool stuff. Okay, my go. He is a 4. I am at a 6. 6 versus 4. Let's make that a 7 versus 4. 7 versus 4. The bag says -1, so he takes 2 damage. Try again. 4, 5, 6 against 4. 7 against 4. The bag says 0. So the Agent of the King has been eliminated. And it's a victory point, so he will be going up here. Ooh. That was 2 actions. Last action, I will be moving into here. And it's the reading room. 5 Shroud. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues, choose an enemy with doom on it. Take one of that enemy's doom, flip it to its clue side and place it on your investigator. Yeah. Cool. So I read about monsters. Yeah. From the flickering lamplight and open books, you can tell that someone was reading in here recently. Yeah, I bet they were. That was all on my actions. We go to enemy. There are none, so get the resource and the card. And there is my first aid. Woohoo! Finally! I will start to heal somewhat. Mythos, we are good. Let's be... Yeah, okay, whispers in your head. In your head. So, I cannot move. Oh, no. You cannot commit skill cards to skill test while this is in hand. Blech. Okay. I have to survive with that. But, first of all, oh, how about, is this assets? Oh, it's events. Meh. Okay, first I will gain a resource. Second, I will spend 2 resources to play the first aid. And I will spend a supply to heal 1. That's my turn. Enemy phase, there are none, so let's go upkeep, resource and a card. I find scavenging. After you successfully investigate by 2 or more, exhaust scavenging, choose an item card in your discard pile and add it to your hand. Nice way to get the kind of track shoes or the shovel or the baseball bat back to my hand. Nice synergy. Recommend it. Okay, that's the upkeep. I will go to Doom, where we are good. We draw another card, and it's Led Astray. Revelation. You must decide, choose one, place one of your clues on a cultist enemy, or place 1 Doom on the current agenda. This effect may cause the current agenda to advance. Okay, the agenda will get a Doom. It's about time now, ain't it? I have dodged that bullet many times. My turn. Let's see. I cannot get this clue, because it says if you succeed, instead of discovering clues, choose an enemy with doom on it. There are none. Okay, let's be getting rid of this whispers in my head and move into this place, the quiet halls again. Enemy face, just skipping it because there are none. Resource and a card. A vicious blow, yes. So 2, 4, 6, 7 cards. That's good. Now in Mythos we do have 1 doom out of 2. No, 3. Ain't it? 2 actually. Ooh. Let's be drawing a card. And again, same thing. Led astray. So we're gonna add another. So next turn we have to advance. No. But I can move, and I will move into the quiet halls in 3rd floor. Quiet hall is connected to each other 3rd floor location. If each location in play is revealed and there are no clues on locations in play, place 1 clues on the quiet halls. Yeah. Well, there is one here. So next action, I will move into here. And Historical Society Record Office. Each enemy at this location gets +1 fight and +1 evade, and it's a 2 shroud location. I will investigate. I have 2 investigation myself against 2 shroud. I will commit, giving me 4. 4. Yeah. 4, 5, 6. 6 against 2. The bag says 0, so I get the clue. That means I have 3 clues, but only investigators in the hidden library may spend the requisite number of clues as a group. And locations with the passageway trait are connected to each other. I haven't found any with a passageway trait, so I guess there's something about something about this Mr. Peabody, because I can give a place -1 shroud and a passageway trait, and while an enemy is moving, hidden library gains the passageway trait. But that says while an enemy is moving. Okay, enemy phase, there are none, so let's be giving ourselves a resource and a card. This is resourceful. Yes, that's great card. Okay, Mythos, and we do have to advance. Maybe the answer will come now. Dark ritual. A phrase in a language you cannot describe whispers through the building, and without warning all of the electric lights shatter at once. You light a nearby candle and continue your search. The building is quite different once plunged into darkness. Shadows and silhouettes dance along the walls. Crevices you hadn't noticed before draw your wary eye. What other secrets does this building hold? Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Okay, yoink, that could be bad news. Ransacking the manor. Though the whispering has ceased, the sound of rummaging and furniture shifting is unmistakable. Whoever is here, they're searching just as thoroughly as you are. Do not add doom to this agenda during the mythos phase, and after one or more clues are placed on an enemy in play, flip those clues to the doom side. So it's the same thing. I want to go to the hidden library. I have clues now. Come on. Come on. Okay. And we get a card. Whispers in your head. So that goes to my hand. And I cannot move more than once each turn then. My turn. Choose a location. Until Mr. Peabody readies, that location gets -1 shroud against the passageway trait. Meh. So let's be moving then. 1. I can't move more than once per round. So I guess I will be spending 2 actions to get rid of it then. Yeah. Enemy phase, there are none. So resource and a card. And there's the 45 automatic. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Could get that and the shovel, I guess. It's a shovel? Yeah, it's a one-hander. So that's crazy good. +2, +1. Yeah, okay. Let's upkeep. Mythos, there are no doom. At the agenda, I get a card, and it's the Wizard of the Order. Spawn any empty location. So let's spawn him here. Or not. Okay, giving a +1 fight and +1 evade. Nah. Meh. Let's... okay, down in Quiet Halls then. And he has got Retaliate. He has a 4 strength, 2 health, 2 agility. Yeah. I guess if an enemy is engaged with me, he will move with me, doesn't he? An investigator may perform the engage action to engage an enemy that is engaged with a different investigator at the same location. Let's be searching a bit. And hidden library. Arkham Horror LCG. The hidden library gains the passageway trait when enemies are moving, so hunter enemies will move as normal via the shortest route to the nearest investigator, following their prey instructions in the event of a tie. If all investigators are in the hidden library, enemies will move towards the nearest location with the passageway trait. It is possible that there are no revealed locations with the passageway trait. Where would the monsters move in this case? It is impossible for the players to be in the hidden library without any other passageway locations being revealed, because the only way for players to reach the hidden library is by using Mr. Peabody to give the hidden library the passageway trait and then move to it from an existing passageway location. Mr. Peabody reads, until Mr. Peabody readies, that location gets -1 shroud and gets a passageway trait. It seems to be a discussion. No, it is not incorrect, and it seems that you have mistaken during your first playthrough. Let's start at the top. You are the most resolved Act 2B, putting Mr. Peabody under the control. Okay. It is not impossible for you to travel to the hidden library, since it is not connected to any locations in the game. You advance to Act 3A, introducing a new rule. Locations with the passageway trait are connected to one another. However, this by itself doesn't help you get to the hidden library, since the hidden library does not have any traits. Mr. Peabody has the text, exhaust Mr. Peabody. Yes, choose a location until Mr. Peabody readies. That location gets -1 shroud against the passageway trait. Okay. In order to reach the hidden library, there is only one solution. You need to find a passageway location, or of which there are several. Okay, and then use Mr. Peabody to give the passageway trait to the hidden library, at which point the hidden library will be connected to all other passageway locations until Mr. Peabody readies. Really then? I do have only one more place to go, so I hope. Let's see, it's not ground floor. Oh, wow! Hang on to your breechers. There's a passageway here down in the meeting room. Wow. Okay, so let's get the heck down there then. Cool. So he spawned there, yes, so it's my turn. And at the end of the Mythos phase, place 1 doom at the wizard. The wizard gets a doom, yes. Whew. Joink. Doink. And he engages us. Hello, Mr. Wizard. I will whack you over the head with a baseball bat. And yep, he has 4, I have 4, 5, 6, 7. Bag says -1, and he's dead. Yes, he's so dead. No victory points. Boom. Should have used track shoes actually, but okay, no matter. I will move down here, and that is it. No enemies on the board. I will do my upkeep. And a card, please. Yes. Another flashlight. Doom. will not be placed, and we draw a card. False lead. If you have no clues, false lead gains search. If you have one or more clues, test intellect 4 for each point you fail by. Place one of your clues on your location. You have to be kidding me. 4. Okay, I have 2. I will commit to make it a 3. 3. 3, and I make it a 4. 4 against 4. The bag says -3. Oh no. So I have to place 3 clues at my location. There we go. Great stuff. Thank you, game. Love you. Yeah. So, my go. I will try to investigate. It's a shroud of 2. 2 against 2. The bag says skull. It's the highest number of doom on an enemy in play. There are none, so that's 0. So I get one of the clues. I will do it again. 2 against 2. The bag says skull again. So I get another clue. And I will do it again. 2 against 2. The bag says, what? Skull again? Wow. Skull time. Okay. Then to enemy face. There are none, so go to upkeep again. That's a waste of round. And there's the man in the pallid mask. Location farthest from all investigators. So that will be up here. He's aloof. Your location gets +2 shroud for this investigation. If you succeed, investigate instead of discovering clues, defeat the man in the pallid mask. Ugh. So he's here. He's rummaging about, trying to find the answers. Mythos, there are none. Doom, so let's get a card, and it's a hunting shadow. You must either choose one, spend 1 clue, or take 2 damage. I cannot afford to take damage, so I will spend a clue. Damn it. Damn it to hell, I say. So, what should I do then? I was so close getting in here now, get the final clue, and get into the hidden library, but the game said, no, you cannot do that. No, nah. Let's be healing. And do it again. So, I'm healed. This will be discarded. I will move up here. Doink. And that is it. Enemy face. This guy is aloof. And that's it. Let's go to upkeep. Get a resource and a card. There's a machete. Mythos. There are no doom on the enemies yet. And there's the acolyte. Any empty location. And places a doom on him. Let's place a doom on that guy there. Doink. Yeah. And it's my turn. I will move up to the quiet halls in 3rd floor and get this engaged with me. I will hit it over the head with the baseball bat. I'm a 6, he's a 3. I will make it a 7. 7 versus 3. The bag says -1. I kill the acolyte. That means I can play an asset. And I will play the first aid back to the board. Whoop. With resources on it. That's just awesome. Here we go. William is starting to get his beat on. Yeah, let's see. And I will move into this room. Please be a clue. And it's 2 clues. While an investigator at this location controls Mr. Peabody, this location gets -2 shroud. And it's a passageway. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes indeed. Let's get this done with. Okay, we go to enemy phase. We have the man in padded mask. He's rummaging around in the record office. Upkeep. And resource and a card. And there's a lantern. That could come in handy now as we are going to investigate. We will be going to Mythos. There are no doom yet. So card. Led astray. You must decide. Place one of your clues on a cultist enemy or place 1 doom on the current agenda. I will place 1 doom on the current agenda. There you go. My turn. Feel the pressing of time. It's just all over. But I will exhaust Mr. Peabody. And until Mr. Peabody readies, that location gets -1 shroud and gains the passageway. I will say the hidden library now has the passageway trait. Now, I will investigate the location here, and it has -2 shroud because I have Mr. Peabody. So investigating that, and I will commit this, making myself a 3 and 4, 5. The bag says -2. I get the clue. Yes. Oh, not the location. The clue. And that means I have 3 clues. Yoink and badoink and badoink. Then I will move from the Peabody's office into the hidden library. Woohoo! 3 clues here, and there's a 4 shroud location. The space was a small reading room carpeted with cobwebs and dust. Filled bookshelves lined the walls, but a few books lay scattered on the floor as though their readers had abandoned them in a hurry. So, Mr. Peabody, you had a hidden library in your office and you didn't say anything. Why didn't you say anything? Now, only investigators in the hidden library may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance. I will do that because I am the group. And let's be advancing. The clasp. As you study the hidden library, you find a few pieces of information that stand out. As with the recent production, the previous performance of The King in Yellow came to Arkham from overseas and was performed by a French acting troupe. You don't recognize any of the cast members' names, and of course the actor who played the role of the stranger is anonymous. However, it seems that a member of the Historical Society has done some of your work for you. There are several old newspaper clippings gathered together along with information about the play. Headlines include Cedar Playhouse closes due to fire, experts baffled over freak floods, and the like. Hidden amongst this information, you also find a strange object, a clasp of onyx with an alien inscription. The investigator must decide. Choose one. This is an important discovery. You should take it. Resolution 1. It's just a silly trinket, and it would be wrong to steal from the Historical Society and leave it behind. Screw that! I'm taking it. It has to be of some meaning. I take it. I will go to Resolution 1. And where is Resolution 1? Yeah. There are no coincidences when it comes to the King in Yellow. There is no doubt in your mind that the object you found is important. You decide to take it with you before continuing your investigation. The last record you find related to the original production of the King in Yellow is a psychiatric evaluation of one Daniel Chesterfield, a stagehand who lost his wits after the final show. It seems he was admitted to the asylum after the production ended. Perhaps he is still there. Oh no, not the asylum. In your campaign log, record that you took the onyx clasp. Okay. You took the onyx clasp. Yoink. Mark 1 conviction in your campaign log. Conviction. Yeah. Doink. For the remainder of the campaign, one investigator must include the clasp of the black onyx weakness in his or her deck. This card does not count toward the investigator's deck size. Oh no, it's a weakness. Here it is. A gift unlooked for. While clasp of black onyx is in your hand, increase the cost of each other card in your hand by 1. Oh, yay. So it's in my deck then. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display. If Sebastian Moreau is in the victory display, record his name in your campaign log under VIPs slain. He's not. Remove all cultist broken tablet and elder sign tokens from the chaos bag. Then add 2 cultist tokens to the bag. Yeah. Okay, let's check the bag. I have, well, there is 2. So kind of moot thing to remove 2 to add 2. So there will be 2 in the bag. Yeah. And that is it for the Echoes of the Past. Scenario 3. I managed to pull it off, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Mr. Peabody, thank you for your assistance. Oh, not there. You go here. The man in the pallid mask will go back to my deck, I guess. So that's one hell of a scenario, if you ask me. Wow, a bit confused of this passageway thingy, but when I finally discovered it, it was quite easy, because I was sitting on the solution actually. Let's be cleaning up here. and yoinkity boink, and recall echoes of the past. Yep, that is it for William Yorick today. Next we will be going, oh, we have to remember to give ourselves some experience. We had 1, 2, so with the 1 banked we have 3 again. That's great. Maybe we can do something nice with those. Yes, it's very nice. Next will be scenario 4, the unspeakable oath. So that will be very, very fun. Totally different experience than the Night of the Zealot and the Dunwich horror scenario, I feel, and it's supposed to be. It shouldn't be the same. It is more on the investigating side, it is more character based, and the mood is really, really creepy. I think I like it a lot, so looking forward to play a lot with the Carcossa cycle from now on. Yes, thank you all for sticking with me and watching this. I think we have, yeah, almost up in 2 hours, so I will be cutting it now, and join me when I will be back again, and we're going to be playing the unspeakable oath. Until then, stay safe out there and heed the words of recommendation. Wear a mask, bathe in disinfectant, and stay safe. Until next time, bye.